All right, so this week we talked about rationalism and its impact on psychology, not just as a study of behavior, but also the studies of our minds as an active and knowable substance. So before we had psych hospitals and the DSM, we had rationalists like Leibniz and Descartes and Spinoza and Kant asking questions about how we can make sense of what's going on in our minds. So rationalism is different and distinct from empiricism, in that the mind isn't just a blank slate shaped and react by experiences, but that it shapes the experiences themselves. And we can know some things a priori, not through experience. Some things are just self-evident and you know everything about them just by looking at the thing or knowing of the thing. And in psychology, I think it's really important to have some a priori conceptions, because although it's all about our subjective experiences to the world and how we go throughout our lives, there are some a priori concepts that we can agree upon, like mental health, mental diagnoses, the fact that treatment is possible and that healing is a thing. And my main takeaways from Descartes' radical doubt is that although we can doubt everything and it's possible that we might just be in a dream, it's not like productive, and that we do have to establish ourselves as thinking things. We know that this is real in order to take control of our lives and take control of our happiness. Spinoza's conception of mind-body monism, I think, is also really important to psychology, because it also places the mind as a studyable substance that's kind of governed by laws themselves, and it's not just all in the body, and showing the ways that our mental health and physical health affect each other in this kind of circular motion. I also really like Leibniz's pre-established harmony, as we were talking about earlier. I think this is just reminiscent of determinism, and that it can just be a really good coping skill to think that you're not broken, you are designed to be in harmony. And so that kind of gives faith that everything will work out. And then in contrast, Kant then brings in the free will aspect of the fact that we do have the power to change our thoughts and therefore change our lives. So I guess in all, these rationalists help psychology and science as a whole, as it conceived as the mind as something that we can study, reflect on, and build off of, and that understanding ourselves is not only a spiritual practice, but a scientific one. Thanks.